It's the La Mystica. Not the La Mystica. It's La Mystica. Okay? It's the mystic. Coming to you back to the little live without no audience. Because I like it like that sometimes. You know, I don't want to get all the distractions. Reading the chat and people want to be popping their shit. Pop it though. Because I'm going to pop back. That's for sure. But anywho, I'm going to do a little 1, 2 real fast. Yeah, because I got to go. But I was channeling today. I know how to make the girls go crazy. Treat you like your #1 baby. Shall also first you get that money and then you get that power. That's the part. That's the first part. But what's the future song? The other future song. I see you making a little noise, but I ain't enthused. Who knew we getting as much attention? P.I.M.P. getting that Monica Lewinsky chain on, freeze wrist on jet ski. Go crazy lavish, put the spaceship on Davis. Yeah, that's funny. Don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah, so it's a lot of Toxiana shit going on. I feel like that's the tease, like toxic shenanigans. No, don't fall, baby. This damn stand be flimsy. But shout out to Maxim Magazine, because we need to go and do them like that. Shout out to you. All right. Like the spliff. You feel me? Cleanse the energies. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. I channel you directly and divinely for clear and concise messages for the collective. We block, bind, and rebuke all negative entities from this energy and the space. Any evil eye, we return to sender times 10 or thou wow. 10 thou wow. May we bop them in the head with Jesus' chancla. Ashe, baby. For yours is the breath that flows through all things and the light that remembers itself in me. Now we ashe. Cleanse out the energy. So let's get some overall messages. Because somebody being toxic. Let's get some hard truth. First you get that money, then you get that power. I don't wanna go crazy. Why am I mixing them two songs together? Like, why they coming like that? Ooh, because somebody a red flag. I just seen red flag. Red flag, red flags. All bad, I mean real bad. Fucking with you and you still mad. She get it done and she work fast. What are you down there? She doesn't come for something. Misread signs. Somebody is a misread sign and a red flag, child. Let me get one more shuffle. Somebody missed the signs and ignored the red flags. that the divine was showing them. Karmic relationships. A lot of karmic cycles are closing right now because, as you know, we're going into the golden era, the golden age, the new worlds, okay? And a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna get saved. Can't be cap and save a hoe for everybody now. Only the ones who want to be woke gonna follow through the portal. Some people ain't gonna make it to the new world, which is like, you know, everybody can't get raptured, you know, so some people gonna be stuck. So that's why you gotta pick a side on which side you're gonna be on in this war, child. A poor investment. This venture will drain your resources without yielding worthwhile returns. Redirect your efforts to more aligned opportunities. Okay, so maybe you're in danger of misreading the signs and red flags about investing in something that does not yield any good returns. Could be financially, a financial project, a work project. It could be a relationship, friendship, you know, take it however it resonates. Somebody lost their faith. The weight of the world feels heavy, and you may feel alone, but you have allies. Others share your beliefs. Despair win. Damn, somebody feeling faithless? That can suck. When we go through hard times, it's easy for us to you know, think like the divine is against us. But some stuff is just dharma and it's a lesson to learn. And you can't look at everything as punishment, because rejection is God's protection. Yes, indeed, a lot of the time. So you can't say that you wanted something and then when God say no or close the door on that shit, you get mad because you wanted it. But what's the reasons behind why you wanted it? Does it serve your highest good at the end of the day? Is what you need to be thinking about. But it says you have allies. So that could be your spirit guides, your ancestors. Could be people in the 3D. So no point of being faithless on that. You have a soul tribe. External influence. Outside factors are heavily influencing your decisions. Oh, Lord. That could be that poor investment. You're listening to other motherfuckers and now you know made a poor or bad decision. Consider who has your ear and ensure your choices are in line with your highest potential. Didn't I just say for your highest good? Is what you want for your highest good or the highest good of all? As my girl Andy would say on 13 Moon Tarot. My girl. Let's get one more. I said one more, child. Somebody desperate and failure anxiety. I'm gonna put those back and try to get one more. Desperate. Somebody has anxiety about failing and they desperate. Damn. Misread the fucking signs. That wanted to be out here. You're misinterpreting signals and wandering off course. Reevaluate to follow the path of natural flow. Again, you're reading something wrong. Rejection is God's protection. That's what I keep hearing. So don't lose faith because you got the door slammed in your face. Could be somebody dependent or codependent. Let's see. What's the tea? Poor investment, lost faith. Yeah, about them external influences though. That be the shit that be killing me because motherfuckers want you to live life the way they want you to live it. That's what you call a fucking handler. They only want you to go so far as they can see you going. And you feel like these people you can trust and you love them and they love you and all of that. And that's not even normally the case. Some people could pretend. They don't ever have your highest good in mind though. Those be the poor investments. The misread signs. of a motherfucker who don't wish you well, but they're gonna be the motherfuckers to try to give you advice about some shit. Yeah, all right. All right, Holy Spirit. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. Somebody don't want you to overcome something. Like, they climbed, like I say, they climbed all the way up there, beaten and battered and bruised. But somebody don't want to knock you back down a peg. Like somebody want to humble you and give you bad advice. The world. And the world represents like a closed cycle. It could represent travel. It could represent online, internet, communication, you know. Somebody wants you to be closed off to the world, isolated. Ew. Somebody don't want you to travel too far. Like they don't want you to get too far ahead of them. This is somebody who you could look at as a poor investment now at this point in time because you were misreading the signs about this person and their influence. And then you lost faith in them. Right, because you're focused on work. You're trying to grow something. You're trying to prosper. It could be a new venture, new idea, new project. You focus on the pinnacles. Dang. This popped up just like this under external influence, like the devil. Okay? Spiritual warfare. This war is real. You need to balance your shadow with your light to come into alignment. Don't sacrifice your spot. Which side do you choose? Gotta pick a side, pick a side. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is driven by Satan and try to influence you. And that's why that lost faith card came out here. Somebody don't want you to believe that God has your highest good in mind by giving you self-doubt or feeding you illusions and making you make terrible decisions. Like decisions that go against your highest good. I kill, steal, and destroy. A fucking thief. Seven of Swords. And you know what, this Seven of Swords, he always dropped 2 swords on the ground. So they work with 5 swords. And they leave 2 behind. That's the indecision. The 2 swords, they decision. The 5 they work with is the manipulation. And that's how they steal from you. Playing with your mind. Swords is mental energy. So the devil trying to rob you, trying to spiritually kill you, losing your faith. That's stealing your soul, literally. Like somebody is trying to swap your soul or take your soul or have you sacrifice it. They want you to give it up. 7 of Swords. If the devil come out, I'm gonna jump out the window now. Yeah, somebody that does not want you to have a victory in this war, in this spiritual war. Somebody is on Satan's side and they want you to join them and not be victorious and winning, because Satan ain't no victory with Satan. Any victory he got in this 3D world is always temporary, and he always he wins in the end, but you don't. You know, Satan get what he want every time. But these motherfuckers who think they playing with witchy poo shit and sacrificing kids and siphoning energies and doing all that, they think they winning, but they don't. They think there's nothing that comes after this life, but there is. They think there's no new beginnings. No passionate new beginnings. The world, when the cycle's over, they think that's it. There's nothing else after that. Well, literally verbatim what I just said. But that couldn't be further from the truth. That's like, this is this assimilation. The real work begins outside of these mesas. The real work. Yeah. So like I was saying, somebody want to put you in conflict. Mental conflict. Spiritual conflict. Mm-hmm. Oh, it says 6. Knight of Pentacles. They want you stuck. Somebody want to keep you stuck. Not being able to move forward, not being able to work, not being able to start over, have a new beginning, have a victory. That is disgusting. This is a hidden enemy. Whoever this external influence is that you misread the signs about is definitely a poor investment. This is a hidden enemy. I don't like it. Spiritual worker. You get that money, then you get the power. See? First you get that money, then you get that power. Wrong. That's the way they Knight of Cups reverse. Manipulative. It's an emotionally manipulative person. And they in and out. Like, if this is like a love partner, you can't take them serious. They play love games. They play mind games. 7 of Swords, and they're a liar. Whoever the fuck this is, they'll tell you whatever they want you to know. Whatever you want to hear to get you to do what they want you to do. And it's never a victory. It's 6 of Wands reverse. They don't want you, 9 of Wands. They want you to stay in 9 of Wands reverse. Unhealed energy. And that's the cycle they want you in. Oh yeah, I just had an ear ping. I just had an ear ping with that message. 5 of Swords. What did I say with that 7 of Swords? 5 of Swords. Mental conflict, mind games, win at all costs type shit. But I see you coming out of that, like you coming away from this type of energy, or at least trying to not be in mental conflict. Yeah, you want a rebirth. Yeah, you're trying to have a rebirth, honey. You're trying to be born again. I know that's right. I heard Born in Sin. Come on in. From that show, the Storm of the Century, which is a spiritual warfare show too. I think that was a Stephen King. I love Stephen King. But yeah, he have a lot of spiritual spiritual shows, obviously, because it's like about ghosts and haunted shit, but that's reality. But yeah, I see you trying to Two of Wands, plan to get the hell on and go get some to yourself somewhere, solitude. Cause you see how he out here in the wilderness, camping, solo dolo, planning, plotting, and strategizing, which could be the Seven of Swords in a positive aspect. Yeah. So we could look at the Seven of Swords in that aspect too, like Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. You plotting and planning to, to pick a side. You trying to get your faith restored in the divine and what God have for you, and get away from this karmic ass energy that's trying to manipulate you and lie to you and get you into fuck shit. That's not for your highest good. I want you to be indecisive. This motherfucker play too much, right? And why the fuck is you out there doing parkour by the ocean on cement blocks and shit? Somebody in this energy takes ridiculous risk, and they juggle you. They juggle. Somebody want you to be juggled. They want you to be in two minds. But you have an intuition. High Priestess. Oh, shoot. Look at this. This is almost the same scenery. The High Priestess and the Two of Wands. They both studying, planning. They both out here in solitude in the wilderness, getting their mind right. Except for one is, look, the sun is setting. There's water there because that represents the intuition. I wonder what is this she was eating. What is that? I have to read about what's in this card. It looks like a pomegranate or something. Got like 2 crescent moons in her head. Following her intuition. We got like 222 out here. You could be seeing that number 222. We got 5. Do we got 5 of swords? No, we put the 5 of wands back. Okay, I see. So we got turn water into wine. I love this card. Now just because it's Sagittarius and, Earth Angel energy. But it's alchemy. It's like magic. Like you can literally see the magic happening as the water is turning into wine. So it's like magician energy manifesting in this deck, I would say. This is like a magician energy, alchemy. Healing is supposed to be healing, But in the other deck, it's just water into water. I love this card. But then you got the doves back there. What is that, a dove and something else, though? A hawk? Or is that a dove? It got a dark tail, it looks like. I don't know. I think it's 3 doves, maybe. But anyways, you alchemizing energy. This negative, toxic, nasty ass energy, you're alchemizing it and turning it into blessings on blessings. I know that's right. Every time I turn around, blessing. See, that's what you do. When people send you negative, nasty, toxic ass energy and try to project onto you and put you in a fucking toxic mindset, That's what you do. You turn it into some good tasty wine. Do dine. You turn it into some fucking wine, honey. Now we got 5. Because 14 break down to a 5. And we got 5 of swords. 5, 5 is change. Then we got 4 of pentacles. You got to release and let go. What does not serve you. Baggage. You know? Alchemizing negative energy, releasing baggage. Get you your what? Happy holidays. Okay? Your 10 of pentacles. You feel me? The happiest, well, I can't say that because not the happiest card, but this is the happy family card. But everybody want a happy family, right? Or maybe not. I don't know, y'all. But, you know, the ultimate happiness. 10 of Pentacles. And it's stability there because Pentacles are physical, you know. Physical stability, physical wealth, you know. Tangible things in the 3D. Like these puppies. I want me a puppy. 2 dogs and 2.5 kids. Hell, I don't know, because it's 3 men. Or maybe he a teenager. Okay, so they got 3 kids. I was about to say, hold up, that look like the daddy down there, but he just a teenager, I think. But y'all, yes, releasing what does not serve you, honey, to get your pentacles. And I fucks with that. Because somebody wanted you to be stuck in 10 of Cups reverse, honey. But don't do that here, okay? We don't do that here. So let me get you, yeah, this is real spiritual war, especially when it could be somebody in your own 10 of Cups, your own 10 of Cups, your family. That's what I'm trying to say. Could be your own family member. Whatever, I don't know who this is in your energy with this 7 of Swords toxic mindset. But you need to cleanse their ass up out of there and think for yourself, okay? That's what we doing here. Just because you guys doesn't mean you always see what the man said. Let me see. Let me get the Ascension over. What deck do I want to use? Not the Karmic deck. Where's the... What's this one? Every time I turn around, blessing. Not this emotional ass deck. And we'll be blessings on blessings. Yeah, this is the one I want. Blessings on blessings. High Priestess again, snuck her ass up in there. Highly intuitive being you are. You sound like Yoda. Maybe you a fucking High Priestess Yoda type person. And you, the true mentor, maybe that's how you step into your mentorship, is you gotta cleanse this out of your energy, because you can't be giving advice and mentoring people and teaching people when you can't take, you taking bad advice your damn self, child, and you losing faith. So, yeah. Game my reverse. But I don't risk too much. Yeah, and I would say energetically gambling. Gambling and giving energy to, this is a vampire. It gives vampire. A poor investment. You misread the signs and ignore the red flags. Yeah, this person is a gamble to deal with. Whoever is feeding you that caused you to lose faith. Who wants you to be stuck. But you got sweet success. It's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. Manifest it. Alchemize it. Alchemize the negative into a positive. That's how you get that 10 of Pentacles. Through that temperance energy. clean the water, filter the water, you know? And then here go your new beginning that somebody didn't want you to have. You will start a new job in life, clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. I know that's right. Because ain't nothing wrong with starting over in the beginning, again and again and again, as many times as you need to. There's nothing wrong with having a couple of new beginnings. Yeah. People be afraid to start over. You know, because you don't ever start from scratch. Because every experience is knowledge. It's not even knowledge, it's wisdom. What you go, because you can't technically be starting from scratch if you have a foundation of wisdom to build from, right? Just a new level. Fast change. Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. This is what I like. Fast, good change. Because things can change fast and go downhill in an instant. But yeah, things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. So you can get your new beginning like that and have sweet success once you stop gambling away your energy. Is what I just heard the divine say. Okay, bro? Period. Because you got options out here. PNB rock voice. You got options. I had who that was. Who reading that was for? Capricorn. When I did the monthly reading. I don't know, but anywho, this is me reading bookie, but oh gosh, I'll be fucking up. I got the dropsies. So yeah, it may not resonate for everybody. If it don't, it may not be for you today. Okay, catch the next one. Okay, honey bun. Anywho.